From $47 in my pocket to Forbes 30 under 30 in 730 days. 2 years ago, this was my entire world. A stained mattress on a friend's floor, a cracked phone screen, and exactly $47 in my bank account. The eviction notice was still taped to my old apartment door, a constant reminder of my failure. I was 25, a college dropout, and the world felt like it was closing in on me. I spent years chasing a dream of being a musician, playing to empty bars and pouring my soul into songs nobody heard. My parents had begged me to get a real job. My friends pitied me. That night, scrolling through my phone, I saw the Forbes 30 under 30 list, a gallery of smiling, successful faces. Innovators, creators, moguls. And I felt a white-hot flash of something I hadn't felt in a long time, not despair, but defiance. A crazy, impossible idea sparked in my mind. What if I could be on that list? I grabbed a napkin and a pen. At the top I wrote, 730 days. That's 2 years. That's the next deadline. The next morning I sold my guitar. It was like selling a part of my soul, but I needed capital. It netted me $300. With my 47, I had $347 to change my life. I knew music wasn't the path. It was too slow, too subjective. I needed something scalable, something. I spent weeks in the library, not sleeping, just reading. Business books, tech articles, market trend reports. I ate ramen noodles and drank free tap water. The idea came to me at 3 a.m., staring at a blank page. Everyone was talking about sustainable living, but the products were either ugly, expensive, or inconvenient. What if I could create eco-friendly products that were also beautiful, affordable, and delivered right to your door? The idea was Aura, a subscription box for sustainable home goods. I spent my last $100 on a domain name and a cheap website builder. I couldn't afford inventory, so I did the only thing I could. I faked it. I used my graphic design skills to create stunning mock-ups of products that didn't exist. Bamboo toothbrushes, reusable beeswax wraps, solid shampoo bars. I built a beautiful landing page and started running $10 a day Facebook ads. The ad copy was simple: live sustainably beautifully. Pre-order the future of home care. People started pre-ordering. Within a week, I had $5,000 in sales for a product that was nothing more than a JPEG on a server. Now came the real panic. I had the money but no product. I spent nights on the phone, cold calling manufacturers, suppliers, anyone who would listen. I faced 100 rejections. Your order is too small. We don't work with startups. Call us when you're a real company. I was running out of time. The pre-order delivery date was looming. One night, I found a small, family-owned workshop in Oregon that made artisanal soaps. I called the owner, a woman named Maria. I didn't give her a polished pitch. I just told her my story, the $47, the guitar, the dream. I told her I had $5,000 in orders and a vision, but I needed a partner. There was a long pause on the other end of the line. Then she said, I remember what it was like to start with nothing. Send me the designs. Maria became my first supplier. She connected me to other small ethical producers. A woodworker in Vermont, a textile artist in North Carolina. My fake brand was becoming a real network of artisans. I packed the first 50 boxes myself on my friend's living room floor. The day I shipped them, I had exactly $2 left in my account. But I had done it. The first boxes arrived. The feedback was incredible. People posted unboxing videos. They raved about the quality, the story, the mission. My little ad campaign went viral organically. The pre-orders exploded. $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. I had to hire my friends to help me pack boxes. We moved from the living room to a small storage unit, then to a real warehouse. I reinvested every single dollar back into the business. I didn't take a salary for a year. I was still sleeping on that mattress, But now I was the CEO of a company with $500,000 in annual recurring revenue. The challenges only got bigger. A huge shipment of custom-made containers arrived with a design flaw, costing us $20,000. A big competitor launched a similar service, backed by millions in venture capital. There were days I wanted to quit, to just sell the company and walk away. But then I get an email from a customer telling me how our products help them reduce their plastic waste, or from a supplier thanking me for helping their small business grow. I wasn't just selling soap anymore. We were building a community. We were making a real difference. On day 729, one day before my self-imposed deadline, an email landed in my inbox. The subject line was simple: Forbes. My heart stopped. I thought it was a sales pitch. I almost deleted it, but I opened it. It was a notification. Someone, a customer or maybe one of my suppliers, had nominated me for the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. A few weeks later, after a series of interviews, I got the call. I was on the list. I sat there, in my actual office, in my own apartment, and I just cried. I thought about that night 2 years ago. The despair, the hunger, the impossible dream scribbled on a napkin. It wasn't about the money or the fame. It was about proving to myself that it was possible. That from the absolute bottom you can climb. It takes a crazy idea, a refusal to quit, and maybe just a little bit of defiance. And it all started with just $47. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.